Hello and good morning. I hope you had a great week. This is Yoga Essentials with Ashley. Today I feel prompted to talk about kindness and compassion. We need to learn to have compassion for our own self, kindness for our own self in our thoughts, our words, and our deeds, in order to really truly have compassion and kindness towards others. And so keep that in mind today as we practice together. So go ahead and come to a comfortable seated position wherever you are. Again, yoga is to allow us to get to a place of peace and calm and clearing the air and energy within us and around us in order to then move the body after breathing exercises that help us to become unified within. And these movements allow our spirit and our body to be in harmony, to come together. And when we do that, it allows us to get to a place for a deeper meditation, deeper, peaceful, calm, clear place where we can release what we need to release and restore what needs to be restored. We're creative beings that come from divine nature of creation. And so God, being the creator of all, we need to discover them within us. And we do that by clearing and restoring, by coming to our pure self, the unique being that they created us to be. And when we have trauma and hurt and all these things that pile up on us over generations, over mortal existences, then it's a burden and it's hard to, through the suppression of all those things, come to a place to truly see and hear, know who and what we are. And so let's think about that today as we practice together. Again, any movement that we do, there's modification for all of it. Just do what you can do. And if it gets too hard, then just deep breathe. Just use the breath. If you're weary or have injury or just aren't in a mental state to do all the things, stay with us. Keep breathing. Come to that place where you can meditate, pray on a deeper level. Yoga is for everybody. So let's go ahead and get our spine straight in a comfortable seated position. We'll bring our hands together to tune in together, bring in our group intention. And remember, your intention can be for you or for anyone else. Just know that it always starts with you. I tell my kids, if you have a problem with somebody, the problem lies within you. And so keep that in mind also as we ponder and practice with kindness and compassion in mind. Bring the hands together at heart center. Start to move it back and forth. Slightly tuck the chin. Allow that energy as you breathe in to move up the spine all the way to the crown. And as you exhale, visualizing that light and energy moving from the crown all the way back down to the base of the spine. Envision the heart opening wide in order to release and restore what it is you need today. Squeeze the palms together, fingers pointed straight up, chin slightly tucked. Notice the subtle differences, how you feel when you tune in, when you visualize these things. The heart opening wide, allowing for space and opportunity and peace and quiet, away from the chaos of the world. Let's go ahead and bring body and spirit, heart and mind in greater harmony together as we resound our own gong within. Inhale deep. Again. Last time. Now inhale deep. Seeing that spiral of energy moving up the spine all the way from the base to the crown. You connect with that golden chain the Father's connected before us, that divine connection. And bring the hands out, and the shoulders pointed straight down. Visualize from the heart all the way outward, connecting with the light, the life of our Messiah that is in and through all things. As far as you can imagine. You become unified with it. Go ahead and release this gesture. Let's go ahead and just place your arms, your hands comfortably on your knees or your thighs if you're seated. And just come to the breath and inhale deep. And exhale. With the exhale, let any thoughts go. Inhale. Exhale. We're trying to get to a place of peace so we can truly come within, work on that kingdom of God that's in us. We're going to do cleansing breath. So inhale deep. And out through the mouth, we're just going to blow it all out. When it's all out, inhale deep again. Let it out. Good. Inhale again. Notice how it doesn't get, it's longer. It's not so short and powerful. If there's anything bothering you, imagine it as you're breathing in. Bring it to a ball up to the throat, to the mouth. And let it all out. Good. Continue. Inhale. Let it all go. Few more. Last one. Now just come to natural breath. Notice the difference. Your throat to your nose, your mouth, in your head. I noticed as I breathed out, it was hot at first. And then as I continued to breathe through my nose and let all that out, that hot air, it's cooler now. Coming to peace and quietness. Now bring the feet together if you can. If not, just spread the legs apart or prop them up on a chair in front of you. If you're in a chair ever, always have a second chair or even a third chair, just in case, for stability, or a walker, or whatever it is you need. Bring the feet together. You can go ahead and pump the knees, the legs up and down. Breathing in, breathing out. Keeping that spine aligned, loosening those hips. Bigger and bigger. And start to slow it down. Good. Go ahead and kick that right leg out and twist. Bring that knee close to the chest if you can. Bring it around. If you're seated in a chair, just going to twist like this. Inhale, elongate the spine always. Keeping the chin parallel. Exhale, twist even more. Inhale, release the chin, the shoulders, the legs. Go ahead and kick the opposite leg out. Bring it into the crook of that elbow. Bringing it into the chest, pressing behind you, flat palm. Inhale, elongate. Exhale, twist. Remember, continue with your breath twisting. To drink water after these twists helps to break up the toxins in the internal organs. Continue breathing in, elongating the spine and twisting until you can't twist anymore, and then stay there in one deep breath. And don't loose the knee, keep it up tight towards your chest. Don't be uptight. Just keep it up towards your chest. Inhale, release the chin, the shoulders, and the legs. And go ahead and come to hands and knees if you can. If not, you can lean over on the chair like this, okay? Or down on the base of the chair if you can. If you're not able to get to your knees, or your belly on the chair here to help support, and pads and pillows underneath the knees. So be sure when you come to practice, bring everything that you need: water, pad, pillows, chairs. Inhale, elongate. We're bringing the toes and heels together. Exhale, draw that navel up, up, up. Inhale up. Always starting at the base of the spine, moving with the breath. Nice and gentle at first, or continue to be gentle. Inhaling up. Exhale, round. You can keep this pace or go slower, or continue to move a little bit faster with the breath to bring that blood flow to the spine. Inhale deep. And exhale, round. Deep. Pull, pull, pull. Press through the shoulders. And come to neutral. Inhale. Exhale to the right. Pressing that hip towards your gaze. And then do the opposite. Inhale, center. Exhale, opposite. Inhale, center, and exhale. Continue this with the breath. Last set, and last one. And inhale, center. Exhale, pull back into child's pose, really stretch forward. Resting that head on a pillow or on the floor if you can. Breathe in and out, stretching through the shoulders. You want more of an intense shoulder stretch, come up to the tips of the fingers. Okay, now we're going to come up and plant, whether on a chair or on the ground. Your left hand underneath your nose, and you're going to inhale the arm up, and exhale, come all the way through. Pressing that head through the window. Inhale, gently press up. Plant that right palm underneath your nose and inhale the left arm up. And exhale, come through, palm up, head through the window. Pressing that elbow up towards the ceiling. If you're propped up, continue stretching. On a chair, you can just bring the arm through. If you can, come through or all the way through, whatever you need. Few more breaths. Now inhale up. Now again, you can do this on the wall or a couch or a chair, on the back of a chair. Just plant your hands directly under your shoulders. And your feet are now athletic stance up on the toes, power stance. You're gonna inhale, exhale, press through. If this is too difficult, if you are on the ground, you can push through. We're trying to get the hands in line with the shoulders and the hips, so you can press through like this. And so keeping the knees and the hips in line towards the ceiling and press through, or all of your weight. You come up and start to pump the heels back and forth, getting a nice stretch, relaxing the body as we breathe. If you feel any hurt or pain or tension, breathe it out. Make it really dynamic. Hips go from side to side. You can bend the knees and press them back. Just breathe here. Inhale the right leg up. And if you can bend at the knee and bring it through. Relaxing that back foot. Holding yourself up. Relax those shoulders down, round. Bring those shoulder blades together. And if you're ready or able, and if you're unable to do this, you can also prop with pillows in here. If you have knee issues, you can prop yourself way up high here with a few pillows. Okay. And if you're able to, you can come down to the elbows to stretch. And if you can, come down even further. So however you can relax into this pose by propping, then modify that way. If you are on a chair or standing up from a chair, You can prop on the chair your knee and come down, okay, if you're able to. If not, then just come down and bend over at the hips and long deep breaths. Coming all the way down if you can. Long deep breaths. Hips are parallel to the floor. Go ahead and inhale, start to press yourself out of this. You come back to down dog. And pump the feet again. Get a nice stretch through those calves. Pressing through. I'm going to lift the left leg, keeping it straight, or you can bend it. And go ahead and bring it all the way through. Again, propping up here, really stretch through that lower back, lower abdomen. Chest is out, chin is high. Long deep breaths. And as you exhale, you can start to come down and stay propped here, or come all the way down. Long deep breaths, breathe out the pain, inhale light and healing. Whatever emotions come, whatever pain in the body comes, body and spirit are connected, emotions are connected. Inhale, start to come out of this. You can lay on your back. If not, you can prop your feet up on a chair in front of you, or keep them planted on the ground. And bring the arms out, and you're just going to drop both the knees, one each side, both each side, one each side. I guess we have two legs. Let's keep them in sync together. Inhaling them up to center, exhale down. This is really good for the hips. Mobility in the spine, lower spine, sacrum, and pelvic bones, all the muscles connected. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up. Okay, we're going to prop our legs up in the air. If it's too much, you can take turns and do one at a time. But you're going to exhale and inhale them up. Exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Using that breath in and out the nose. If you need tissues, have tissues nearby. Inhale up. Now with our ankles, we're going to draw small circles in a clockwise direction up on the ceiling. Just natural breath here. When you come back around, go the opposite direction. Good, and go ahead and bring them into the chest. And rock them back and forth a little bit. And go ahead and we're going to kick out one foot and then the other. We're going to inhale on the left, exhale on the right. Inhale left, Exhale right as the left comes in, inhale. Exhale as the right comes in. The left is the female receiving side. The male is the giving side. So we inhale to receive with the female, the left. Exhale with the right, the male. Now inhale them both together. And you're going to roll to the side and press yourself up. Let's go ahead and stand slowly. And as you stand, roll all the way, dragging the hands up the legs. Go ahead and inhale up. Exhale down. You can do this seated. Feels really good. Stretch your arms out as far as you can each time. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Okay, last time, inhale. Do a slight back bend. And bring your hands in prayer pose at the front and just stay here for a few breaths. Slow the heartbeat, come back to the breath. Just like we do when we're upset or angry, cleansing breath. Long deep breaths, come back to the breath, come back to control your emotions, your thinking, which when you control your thoughts, you then can control your actions and your words. Go ahead and spread the legs wide. You're just going to bend at the hips and hang down, holding onto the elbows. Give a little bounce, nod and shake with your head. Release the shoulders and neck. And stretch to one side. And center. Inhale. Opposite side. Exhale. And center. Inhale. Exhale. Sweep across the center. Inhale. Exhale. Come to center. We're going to do a different pose if you can. If this is too hard, then keep your heels on the ground. Okay? It's called frog pose. So you're going to come in kind of a plie, where your feet are out, your heels are connected. Now you're going to come up onto the toes, and the heels are up in the air. There's space here. And you're going to hold yourself like a frog, right? Your knees are out like a frog. And then you're going to inhale, chest comes out, chin is neutral to the floor. And as you exhale, you're going to come up with keeping your heels in the air. Okay, I'll show you from the side. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Continue. Only do 10. Just do what you can. If you can only go so far, then only go so far. Only here, then go here. Just try to go a little further each time. 2 more. 1 more. And then relax down. And we're ready for meditation. So sit comfortably. I want to read to you about these mudras. I found it very fascinating. Mudra practice supports all forms of prayer and devotion. By focusing and amplifying our intention, mudras also enhance our energy and vitality, supporting our practice of prayer and devotion. Gestures also facilitate the release of conditioning that keeps us from connecting with the divine more deeply. Mudras also support the awakening of discernment, allowing us to perceive our true needs and to request them clearly. Ultimately, mudra practice opens us to our true being, inherently whole and complete, wanting and needing nothing, not even to be liberated. Makes me think of contentment, learning to connect with God within us, find contentment. Close your eyes. Well, first see what we're going to do. We're going to do what's called Chin Mudra, the gesture of consciousness for cultivating surrender to the divine. In Gurmukhi, it's called Ishvara Pranadhana. Ishvara is the Lord of creation, and Pranadhana means surrender. In order to understand surrender to the Lord, we must understand and clarify the nature, who is not a creator deity separate from creation, but is the intelligence that pervades all of creation. Chin means consciousness, and Chin Mudra supports the continual conscious awareness of the divine presence within all of creation. Some of you might be interested that this balances all the systems within the body. The doshas, all three, are balanced here. And within the internal, the external, the inhale and the exhale pranas are nourished. And 6 of the 7 chakras are balanced. And this is right in the middle of the scale of energizing to calming. It's a 5. And so each one of these has that information there. Join the tips of the thumbs for this mudra to the index fingers of each hand. Forming a circle. Extend the other 3 fingers straight out comfortably. Turn the palms downward, resting the hands onto the thighs or knees. Relax the shoulders back and down with the spine naturally aligned. Close your eyes. As you hold Chin Mudra, take several natural breaths to attune to all the feelings and sensations awakened by this gesture. Notice how your breath flows smoothly and evenly throughout your entire body, allowing you to relax more deeply. With a greater sense of relaxation, you become more sensitive to the presence of divine intelligence and energy permeating all of creation, including your own being. Take several breaths to attune to this all-pervading divine energy, sensing it as a source and essence of everything. Begin by sensing divine energy within the natural laws that maintain dynamic balance and harmony, from the farthest stars to the smallest seeds, holding within them the potential to bring forth majestic trees. Take several breaths to affirm your deep reverence and gratitude for all of creation's mystery. as a reflection of the divine light within all things. Now sense the divine innocence within your own body, infusing your physical being with life force energy, orchestrating your entire physiology with miraculous efficiency. Take several breaths to sense your deep reverence and gratitude for every system, organ, tissue, and cell of your being, given as a precious vehicle for your life journey. Next, recognize the divine light within your senses, acknowledging hearing, touch, sight, taste, and smell as essential instruments for meeting your basic needs, and exploring creation's infinite beauty. Take several breaths to affirm your deep reverence and gratitude for all of your senses, allowing you to perceive the divine source within everything. Now acknowledge your mind as a reflection of the divine, appreciating its capacity to process thoughts and feelings in past, present, and future time, weaving a tapestry that unfolds all of your possibilities, naturally guiding you towards spiritual awakening. Take several breaths to affirm your deep reverence and gratitude for your thoughts, feelings, especially those that are challenging, for they provide the learning that ultimately allows you to see the divine in everything. Recognizing the divine within everything, you realize your life's deepest meaning, to become one with creation is unfolding mystery. Affirm the one source energy, repeating the following 3 times aloud or silently. Seeing the divine in everything, I experience all of life as a gift and a blessing. Seeing the divine in everything, I experience all of life as a gift and a blessing. Seeing the divine in everything, I experience all of life as a gift and a blessing. Slowly release the gesture, taking several breaths to rest in gratitude and reverence, kindness and compassion for yourself and others. And when you're ready, gently, slowly lay all the way flat on the ground. Palms up in the air, feet relax to the sides. If your lower back hurts, feel free to prop up your knees, pillows, however you need. Relax the bottoms of your feet, your toes, the tops of your feet, the ankles, the lower legs, the knees, the thighs. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze them. And then relax and let them melt into the floor. Slowly relax. Relax the hips and the internal organs. The navel, let it be heavy towards the floor. Relax your chest and your shoulders and your back. Relax your hands, your fingers, and your wrists, the lower arms, elbows, the upper arms, Relax the neck. Relax the jawbone. Swallow to relax the tongue and the throat. And the roof of the mouth. Relax the cheekbones, the eyes, and behind the eyes. Relax your mind. Relax the back of the head and the top of the head. Relax. Breathe. Feel the rise and fall of your chest. Start to awaken the body by wiggling the fingers and the toes. Roll the ankles and the wrists in small circles one direction, and then the opposite direction. Inhale one knee up to the chest and then the other, holding it in tight, rocking back and forth, left and right. And massage to the spine and the back. And go ahead and straighten the right leg. And bring the left knee across the body. And the arms up palm up towards the ceiling. Breathe deeply into the stretch. Relaxing. Again, if you're propped in a chair, and just twist the best that you can in that direction. And inhale, back up, and straighten the left leg. Bring the right across, twisting the opposite direction. Inhale one knee up at a time. Rocking back and forth one last time. You can turn to the side and prop yourself up, roll to the side, propping yourself up for rock and roll up. A few times. Into a comfortable seated position. I'm going to read you a prayer. God bless you. May peace be with you. Whether you're rich or poor, good or bad, may you never ever in your life act without kindness and compassion. That's all that God is. That's all divine. That's all prosperity. Bring the hands back to heart center in gratitude for our practice together today. May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on, guide your way on, guide your way on. Inhale deep for a long Satnam in gratitude. Discover and recognize the divine in and through all things. Inhale deep. Satnam. Thank you. I hope you have a very blessed and wonderful week, focusing again on kindness and compassion for yourself and for others. See you next time.